Let's look at one example. A girl is pulling up an object with mass 4 kg. What's the tension of the rope if the object is stationary, moving up with constant velocity of 3.5 meter per second, moving up with acceleration 3 meter per second. We must look at the number 1 and number 2 because they are actually producing the same results. Because when object move up with constant velocity, there is no acceleration. Okay, the acceleration is 0. Why do I say that? Because A equals to V minus U over T. If 3.5 minus 3.5, the effect is A is 0. Okay, so stationary is basically A equals to 0 also. So we must consider this part. This part we must consider here. We try in a new page. We must consider the fact that when object move up, so there's a T going up and there is an mg coming down. So if you are able to pull up, so you have to write T minus mg equals to ma. This one comes from F net equals to ma. We need to find out the net forces, the net force that is able to pull this up because of a girl pulling here. So T is the same, so T minus mg equals to ma. Okay, but since the moving up is constant velocity, V constant, so we can say this is 0. So T minus mg equals to 0, so T equals to mg. Okay, the mass of the object is actually 4, so the forces is 40. So the tension is 40 Newton. For both number 1 and number 2, the answer is 40 Newton and here 40 Newton. Simply because of the fact that the acceleration is 0 due to constant velocity. Number 3, let's look back at the question. It moved up with acceleration of 3 meter per second, meaning the object is able to move up with a net force. Okay, with a net force. Let's say here 10, let's say here 4. So 10 minus 4, 6. Net force is 6. This is example, so I'm going to rub off. So F net equals to ma. So we have T minus mg equals to ma. Acceleration value is given as 3 meter per second. So we have m is 4, 3 meter per second. T minus 4 times 10. So we have T minus 40 equals to 12. So T equals to 52. 52 Newton. One thing we can pay attention to is that this so-called T is provided by the force of the girl. Okay? Even this one is provided by the force of the girl. The girl must pull with this kind of force to provide the same tension on the rope. Okay? The system is here. The girl is providing a force to the tension of the rope. So if you want to accelerate the object, you actually have to provide 52 Newton, which is more than 40 Newton. 52 Newton, you can start to accelerate, or maybe you can accelerate, but we do not know which one is the starting point for acceleration. Maybe you need 42 or 45, but this 40 is definitely just enough to move, just enough to make it move, but not making it any faster.